Alright, I don't know if it's actually started. It might have been. I think it's receiving the feed. Hopefully we don't have to exit the game to get the stream going. Looks like we have about a second, no, not a second, about a minute delay on our stuff. Okay. Alright, here we go. It seemed like it started up, so I had to make sure I started the stream before starting the game. Hopefully the audio is good. Hopefully people will tell me if the audio is not good so I can tweak it mid-stream. I don't use my PC for streaming very often, so the audio is never perfect. It's never even good, let alone perfect. Do I have to click something here? Oh, there's no menu, it's just click and go. I don't like the sound of the clothes ruffling. It's a little disturbing. I'm supposed to click here as well. Oh my god, that was a loud light switch. Who designed these light switches? Oh, I thought the shadow coming out of that drawer looked like a... I gotta change audio. The shadow coming out of that drawer looked like a hand to me. Wait, there's just one volume slider? Left click while reading papers to see clean text. Don't turn off the game when you see the autosave icon, which is the S. Okay. Everything seems good. My only issue is the sound. I guess we'll put it down to there. That's the weirdest. Actually, that basically looks like my drawer. Doesn't really look like clothes. Are there eyes in there? Is that an eye? Or is that just a weirdly folded part of the drawer? That's so weird. Oh, we should do bottom drawer first. Middle drawer is locked, and bottom and top don't have anything. Let's read our diary. Read on to move on. Oh. Can I exit the chair? Read on to move on. I'm guessing that's a little note. Why is there a heart by the light switch now? Was that always there? I don't think I noticed it. You gotta clean your walls, bro. Oh, is there a light switch for the kitchen? What a compact house. This is the kind of house that I would like to live in. Just super compact, small. Nice microwave. Yep, this is my house after all. This is a... Oh my god, this fridge is loud. Sounds like you're gonna be abducted by aliens when you open your fridge. Okay, we need some more sensitivity. I'm moving my mouse way too much to be able to turn around. What is it, crosshair? Sure. Okay, full sensitivity. I'm cool with it. What does this do? Bathroom. I am a ghost. This is proven. I'm a vampire. Not a ghost. I'm a vampire. Because I can't see myself. Okay, I guess we gotta... Oh, I was gonna do that anyway. Thank you, Omniscient. We only need the living lights on. I think I will turn the sensitivity down just a tiny bit. I know I'm taking myself out of the game a lot, but you gotta tweak these things as you go. That chair looked like blood for a second. Alright. Should be good now. My little sister's secret. Read it. Oh, we gotta take the pen. pardon? Uh, scribble, scribble, scribble. Hello? I'm hearing noises, but I don't like that I'm hearing them. I haven't even gotten to open the diary yet. Alright. Scribble, scribble, scribble. Scribble. What am I supposed to do? I just want to open the diary. Stop doing that. Check my phone. My phone's dead. Sadness. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Right. The last human on Earth was sitting alone in a room. There came a knock on the door. Cool, cool. Screw, screw, screw. I've never cared for keeping a diary, but now seems to be a good time to start keeping one. Why? Because after all these years, I just can't forget about what used to be the light of my life. I know, overdramatic much, in parentheses. Knowing Brian Calmer, as much as I did, is bound to leave that big chunk of residue. Let's just say this diary is what's left of our relationship. Interesting, interesting, interesting. 3 years now. 3 years have passed, and the world around me is still the same. Well, except for me. I look like a mummified corpse. Same, same. What would B say if he saw me again? Call this dude B? Interesting. What a great nickname. B left Rosen Peak the moment he graduated high school to go to a fancy college of his dreams. Since then, I could only rely on my memories to keep, or of him to keep on going. I wonder if it's the same for him. Is this the whole game? The whole game is just reading this diary? Here, let's make some changes. Can I make some changes? Let's say, scratch out all this gunk. Let me go over here. Like, yeah, this guy, ugly. Get rid of him. Get rid of this guy. Alright, moving on. When you love someone, his whole existence just gets etched into your brain. So no matter how much B changes, I always know it's him. But will B do the same for me? I know B liked me a lot too, but he was not the most likely person to remember stuff. Considering how long 3 years felt for me, it's possible he did forget about me, or am I giving him too little credit? So here comes the big question. Will he remember me? I don't like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of that. That's, it's not okay. Did you draw this? Did your diary come with a Ouija board? Does he still remember me? Nah, doubtful. Guys have a memory of us. Actually, guys have really good memories, but only if you make good moments with them. I'm assuming this was a pretty good relationship, so he probably remembers you. Alright, moving on. Who am I kidding? It's B we're talking about. We didn't have the most perfect relationship. Oh, I just assumed, I guess, that you had a decent relationship. But he won't just dump his memory out of me down the toilet or something. He's too much of a nice guy for that. And don't forget Q. I just hope our time together was meaningful enough to him. Enough to make him cherish even the darkest ones. What dark memories could you have with somebody? Did you, like, murder people together? Alright, there's some noises in the bathroom that I just can't can't stop hearing. Sounds like some wet, slappy feet in here. Who's got wet, slappy feet in the bathroom? somebody taking a bath in here? Splashing water all around? Gosh. Now the clock is annoying? Come on, clock. Where's the clock even at? There it is. Shut up. Throw a bottle at you. Okay, I guess we can't do anything about it. It's the ambiance. Alright. I guess I don't need that. Speaking of cherished memories, I wonder what happened to Joe's Diner. Used to be my favorite place, naturally, because it was B's favorite place to begin with. If there were two things that were too good for Rosen Peak, it would be Brian and Joe's Diner. Gotta love good old Joe's Diner, home of the best pancakes in the world. 2 stars. Things were so much easier back then. B could just go, hey, and I would be like, hey, nothing but hanging out after that with some occasional visit to Colton Hill. Sounds like the greatest relationship ever. Just walk up to your significant other, hey, they respond, hey, that's it, you guys just sit down on the couch together. It's the end of the conversation. We had such a good thing going. Will he remember my voice? Will he say, hey, to me again? Oh, shit. It doesn't go far enough to click the... Wait, pick up. Oh, I declined it. Oh, no. Well, it's hard, you know, answering the phone. Oh, here we go. Second chance. Hello? Is this a prank call? You just call me up to breathe in the phone? That's rude. Who just calls somebody and just breathes heavily in their phone? That's awful. Did time already ruin our moments? Sorry, I had to resume where we left off. I just wanted to say hello every time I called him. But what I want to do and can do are 2 different things. As always. There's only 1 chair in this entire house, and it's creaking. So it must be the chair that I'm sitting in. I'm just fat. Only makes sense. Where did it leave off? Just enjoying B's presence on the other side of the phone was satisfying too, in a way, though. Imagine him eagerly waiting to hear something other than my breath. I eagerly wait to hear something other than somebody's breath because it's just weird. I wish I could... Oh, shit! Oh, giving me heart attacks here. Whew. Man, I'm not a fan. Oh my god. Wait, where'd this paper come from? What the hell? August 21st, 2006. That, as a debut outfit? I admire your confidence, Sam, and with that, my whole high school years were probably over. First day of new school, and the new girl in town got classified as undesirable by what seems to be the queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling... I don't know why I suddenly put on like a accent for what is called redneck, so I guess I'm gonna go with the redneck accent. But what seems to be the queen of Wayrite Academy. I spent last night telling myself confidence, Sam, confidence. But it looks like I should have spent the time picking better clothes. I try not to care too much about blending in, but these kids already look at me like I'm a candy handed out by strangers. The package seems fine, but you know, there's something fishy in there. Judging from their whispers, I could figure out they didn't know Wayrite even accepted transfers. It's a long note. It's been less than 24 hours since I moved to Rosen Peak, and I already enjoy sitting alone in my dorm room more than attempt socializing with people who call me a city girl. Well, screw you too, hillbillies. Besides, I decided not to force myself into making friends after how my old friends decided to turn on me. I just hope these guys leave me alone, at least. Keeping a diary, sure, can help keep things together in all the chaos. I haven't kept a diary since kindergarten, but this seems like a good time to restart. Kudos to Mom for giving me the advice. Oh shoot, almost forgot calling her. Regulator, diary, my only true friend. Love, Sam. Oh, I forgot I could click to read things better, but I could already read them on the book, so it's fine. Alright, interesting note that came flying through my window when it magically opened. Let's continue reading our diary, shall we? Or should I call Mom? Oh, nope, phone's dead. Too bad. The occasional lights going out is a little freaky, but you know, just some power outages, it's all good. Okay. This is where I left off, okay. I wish I could sneak into people's minds, look beyond their eyes, just by staring. If I had that power, I would never stop looking through B's window. Why is there blood on this page? Will B remember the moment he came into my life? For me, it is as clear as the moment he left. So clear that the downfall of our relationship still cuts deep into my heart. Bloody pile, stranger, friend, special someone. Bloody pile. That's the circle of life, or square of life in this instance. You start off as a stranger, you become a friend, you become a special someone, and then you're dead. And then you go back to being a stranger. Somehow. Through a squiggly line of madness. Okay, we're just gonna ignore that. Yeah, life in Rosen Peak was a jar filled with bittersweet candies. Not exactly tasteful, but I learned to enjoy it. Nevertheless, it's where my heart lies. Nice. Wrote a poem in B's memory. He used to struggle with Miss Lasley's poetry practices, even if he didn't have to try that hard. Miss Lasley always told us poetry is not about using fancy words. Let your feelings do all the work. Well, this is how I feel. Do I have to read a poem? What's the rhyming of this one? I don't want to. Instead of his doorstep, heart filled with desire, he rushes down the stairs, heart red like fire. But before his spirit can soar, first he must answer the door. What a great poem. Hey look, there's a door. Oh, and somebody's knocking on my door. Hello? I didn't even know there was a light to this hallway. Where'd this light come from? Oh, there is one there. Oh, there's a whole closet I can hide in if I ever need to. Yeah, that's what I think of whenever I see closets. Oh yeah, look through the peek hole. It's a great idea. This is the most horrifying peek hole ever. Why is this peek hole upside down? I have so many questions. This peek hole is upside down. That's the tile floor. Who has tile ceilings? Nobody has tile ceilings. Well, nobody's at the door. Maybe we should open it just in case. Why is my own door locked? I can't even open my own house door? What the hell? Alright, well, back to reading my diary like nothing happened. Another random note. Huh. Alright. August 22nd, 2006. Stacy's a classic. FYI, she's the one who talked crap about my favorite vintage shirt. It's like she jumped straight out of a cheesy teen drama. Blonde, hot, always talking to cheerleader. And a cheerleader. She even has Beefy Jock for a boyfriend. I didn't want to start talking shit about someone already. Wow. But how could I resist? Every time I get Stacy's view triggered, an obvious backbite. I'm seriously starting to think she's under the curse that kills her if she stopped talking about someone else. Sadly, coping with her bitchiness wasn't the hardest part of the day. Mom called again. As far as she knows, it's just rainbows and butterflies here in Rosen Peak. I can still remember the complicated face she made when I told her that my application was accepted by Wayrite. None of us were expecting them to approve a transfer request of a 11th grader, even if she told me she understands. My need to move out of the city. I really feel guilty for leaving her alone. You already used up your last runaway chance, Sam. Get yourself together. It's not for you. For Mom. Oh, if not for you, for Mom. There we go. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. I don't even know if anybody's viewing. Because, well, I haven't checked the comments. Give me a second to check the comments. Or check to see if anybody's viewing at least. Nope, nobody's viewing. Cool. Back to the game. Hey. That used to say knock knock, but now it says hey. I don't like this over here. At all. But we'll get to that in a second. Other Wayrite kids were so predictable. Their doors were already open even before I put my hand on the knob, but B's door was closed shut and so beautifully painted. Everyone liked him, but couldn't get him to open up. Disturbing drawings. I knew there was something more behind that pretty paint, something behind his bright smile. What, is he like a mass murderer or something? That's what I'm getting. But on the other hand, being able to hang out with him was good enough blessing for me. Never to make me want never to never leave his... enough to make me never... Sorry, my brain. Enough to make me want to never leave his side. Never ever. Where'd the rain go? It got real quiet all of a sudden. Oh, the Shadow Man is getting closer. Oh, Shadow Man is right here. Oh my god, no. Where's the light switch? Oh, no. I'm not a fan. Oh, it doesn't work. Okay, the desk lamp works, so I guess I can keep reading the diary. Oh, there's another secret note. Okay. August 24th, 2006, my first Risen Peak weekend. As the name itself gives away, the small town fits perfectly as setting for a mysterious/horror genre, lush forest, endless hills, and a lake that I'm certain is hiding a couple of dead bodies. I could pay a visit one day and take some gorgeous shots. As for now, I'm just gonna leave those... Those what? Those POI... Oh, I closed the... Oh, no. Oh, no. We're gonna... Give me a second. I lost the note. You can't... I don't think I can go back to it, so I gotta... I closed it on accident. I gotta reload. Hopefully it doesn't restart the entire game. If it does, then we'll just speed run it real quick. I just gotta spam the pages on the diary to get back to where I was. Shouldn't be too hard. Interesting little continue screen. Okay, we're right here at the lock. Alright. Just spam the pages until we get the lights shut off. You know it's coming, so it can't scare us. Oh, no. Alright, we got the note now. Alright, where do I leave off? Oh. As for now, I'm just going to leave those POI on my to-do list, which is already filled with crazy amount of homework, and now know why youngsters of Wayrite will try their best to get as far away from school as possible after class to escape from choking on the pressure that teachers give them. Even on weekdays, pretty girls like Stacy will have their boyfriends give them a ride, and others make use of the power of public transportation to get to a more crowded powder town. It does feel too quiet with no one left in school, but at least I didn't feel as lonely as I was in San Diego. At least I don't have to watch everyone I know turn their faces away like I'm some kind of demon spawn. At least I don't have to be reminded how fucked up things can be in a single moment. Moving on won't be easy, but as long as I keep myself busy, it won't be that hard. As for my weekend plan, I'll just improvise in the morning. Write you later. Love, Sam. Alright, back to the diary. B was always pushing his limits. Well, it was more like he was always being pushed, but he was good at it. That's why he naturally became the best quarterback of the team while maintaining a high grade for a star player. B was the best quarterback player I could ask for seeing him running all sweaty on the field always triggered something tingling within me, something that made me want to catch him behind his back and never let go. All sorts of feelings and thoughts were pumped relentlessly into my brain with every heartbeat. It gave me a bad headache, a good kind of a bad headache. I wanted it to stop, I wanted it to never stop. Interesting. You're contradicting yourself. But as soon as B gave me that, hey, all those headaches were washed away. It used to be the best prescription I could ask for. Take away the pain and let only the good things stay. Ooh. What can I do with the word hey? I have the word hey now. I guess I can move on. Oh, do I want to put hey here? Hey. Covered up the I with the word hey. Oh, there's a note. Did I unlock a secret? Was I... August 31st, 2006. For boarding school, Wayrite intellectuals are not that interesting in becoming intelligent. I visited the library today and 2 things surprised me. Number 1, the place was much bigger than the one in my old school. Someone could get lost in here. 2, I had a strong feeling that people rarely visit the library, maybe because they feared being lost in there. The place was too clean, even the books showed little sign of human touch. Now I feel sorry for complaining about Miss Lashley's book assignment. I wonder if Stacy is even thinking of picking a book. With her admiring her boyfriend Kyle's tattoo all day, I doubt she has spare time to do that. Is she depending on Kyle to do the reading for her? Seriously. According to what I saw so far, he's either busy reacting to whatever coming out of Stacy's mouth or working up some shenanigan with his jock buddy, Brian. Was it? So yeah, right. In the meantime, I should be more concerned about myself than the well-being of the whole school. Correct. Always worry about yourself. Open those eyes, no need for words. The sweetness. The sweetest love song. Those eyes that are. Can I scribble here? Looks like a spot I can scribble. Oh, I can't even go back in pages. Interesting. So turn around and sing for me. I don't want to. No. No, I don't. Oh, there's nothing there. Thank God. I could hear the creaking voice of the demon. Okay. An arrow pointing to the dishes. I mean, they do need to be done. Is it the upper cabinet or the lower cabinet? That is the question, because it looks like it's pointing to the cabinets, one of them. Upper cabinet. It's not upper cabinet. Lower cabinet. Ooh, what is that? What? Who just took a picture of me with a really old camera? And what do I need this stick for? I need to set it on my desk? Yeah, I guess I set the stick on my desk. That's a good idea. Hey, at least that light works now. We have some extra lighting. Alright. A new note. September 4th, 2006. Visited the library again, a bit more people than before, and among them was Brian. It's not worth the bother, but seeing a major skink's boyfriend's bud wandering around in the library is uncanny by anyone's standards. He must have been there to pick the books for Miss Lashley's assignment. I almost got too close to him trying to see what he was going to pick. I really hope he didn't notice that. I'd rather be known as a regular geek than a creepy one. A jock in a library? Now I've seen everything. Woe was me, I hate to admit it, but seeing Brian at the library was today's only diary-worthy event. Probably because it's the only human interaction that didn't give me the sensation of someone talking behind my back. At least today's entry is a tad more meaningful than what I wrote yesterday. I need to revise my book options now. Can I interact with the stick? Nope. Alright. Next. Ooh. That's the picture that just got taken of my character. So they took it from under the bed. I miss him. Even when I'm with him, I see him, even if he is not looking. Somebody... Oh, there's another secret note. I can click on the bed if I really... Oh, the note's gone. No, I wanted the note. gonna reload. I didn't realize looking at the bed first was gonna cause the note to despawn. I guess I should. I have to one-track mind things in this game, or else I lose access to parts of the game. Why is it so dark? Weren't we at a point where all the lights were on? Oh, this is before we got the stick. Whoa. How dare you? Alright. We got this note. Okay. Then we were here. We stood up to go realize where the picture came from, and then we go get the note. Oh, okay, the note actually just intentionally falls under the bed. I see. So we actually didn't miss anything. I just didn't notice it fell under the bed. Am I not going to be able to get the note? Do I need to, like... The stick! Use the stick to sweep the note out. September 7th, 2006. It was Mr. Kane's ninth psychology class, and he still managed to come up with another lame activity. This time he gave each of us a sheet and made us write down some of our own personal traits. For the next 10 cringy minutes, I managed to squeeze out some of the aspects of myself that I could hate less. After that, Mr. Kane told us to think about whether or not others would agree to each of them. He called it re-engaging the perspective toward oneself, blah blah blah. Wow, like I really needed to reevaluate my stupid self. But it's not the dumb subconscious exercise that's bugging me right now. When the papers were being passed around, Brian, whatever his last name is, Brian, yep, him again, kind of smiled at me. It's 11 p.m. now. Why am I writing about this? It's most likely an accidental glance, but I still don't know why the very image hovered in my head for the rest of class. Okay, the rest of the day. Stupid Brian probs wanted an excuse for screwing up today's math test. Get out of my brain. Why was there a creepy hand? Oh, all the notes get hung up on the bulletin board. How did I not notice? I could have reread the note before without reloading. Well, now I know for any future mess-ups. Can I detach this? I was able to detach another sticker thing. Oh, we're saving. That's good. As the time we spent together grew longer, one question kept on growing with it. What does the me in B's eyes look like? Does he see me as I see him? Does he see me as I see myself? Does he see me as I want him to? I screamed in agony, but there was nobody even to hear it. Will others think that I do not overthink? Nope, you overthink everything. Would never lie to my friends. You seem like a pretty honest person, but maybe that's just because I'm reading your diary. Maybe, realistically, they think you're a liar. Never use others for my personal gains. I don't think you're likely to use others for personal gains. You're not likely to use others at all. You're an introvert, after all. Won't betray anyone close to me. I mean, if they're close to you, yeah. It's hard to get close to an introvert, so you probably won't betray them. Won't betray them, yes. Never use others for personal gain. Would never lie to friends. Yeah, your friends you would never lie to. Never use others for personal gain. Agreed. You do not overthink? No, you overthink stuff. Never act on impulse. You probably act on impulse quite often. Don't run away from my responsibilities. You probably run away from all of your responsibilities. Oh, there's an extra question. Am I a wait. 7. Am a fucking freak. Why is the pencil turning into a syringe? Yeah, you're a freak. Ooh, blood splattered down there. September 11th, 2006. I was returning some of the books I checked out when he came out of nowhere. Hey, anything worth reading? I never thought that the voice was aimed at me, but my heart was somehow already skipping a beat. Brian had to tap me on the shoulder to get my complete attention. Sam, right? I saw you going in and out of the library, he said, with a buttery voice. It's not like I've been stalking you or anything. I come here from... Can the weather shut up? It's a little loud. I'm trying to read here. Come on. I come here from time to time to get the stupid assignments out of the way so I can focus on my games. He said he couldn't find anything interesting to read, and since all he could think of were comics, he could use some guidance. My mom was still jumbled up from the ambush. All I remember saying is, how about Misery? Stephen King's works are good enough to get you started, because boys like any story with blood and breaking bones, right? Oh god, I don't recall how the rest of the conversation went, but I'm certain he said, see you later, at some point, and I said, yeah, see ya. Misery, real nice, Sam. If Brian didn't know you were a weirdo, he does now. I mean, everybody knows you're a weirdo. You're hanging out in the library for crying out loud. What I did for B. All of them because I loved him. Why couldn't he just understand? Others were nothing but poison. I was the only one who truly cared. But B didn't even appreciate the things I have done for him. I never wanted a drama. I wanted a poemish life. A tender, subtle love story written only for his eyes. It's totally fine if no one else gets it, as long as B does. B was always welcome in my world. I gave him the key to it. Even if he lost it, he could always come back to our world to find it. And I think it's a good time to come back now, B. Let's get back to our small world where I placed my heart at everywhere you loved. Let's go back. Fire station, Joe's Diner, park, gym, arcade, music store, donut shop, bookstore, and the salon in Colton Hill. Can I doodle? Nope. Oh. Ooh, the key is here. I can actually open the desk drawer, can't I? Now that I have the key. Hey, we got a nope. Turns out the lake does have a history of having dead body in it. I know this because I visited there. I visited there because Brian took me there. It all happened so fast. I was outside the yard reading when Brian appeared out of nowhere, again. He said, hey, and started telling me how he actually enjoyed the book and how he never read the same book twice in his life. And since he was heading out, he offered to give me a tour of the town. 10 minutes later, we were passing Joe's Diner, home of the world-famous pancakes, says Brian. There was also an arcade across the diner. Brian hated the place because it's teeming with 10-year-olds. The donut shop was Brian's must-go-to place to... Unlike the music store, which, according to him, seriously needs a restock, I found my own POI, a bookstore. Oh, point of interest. There we go. Now I know what POI is. It was weird seeing a bookstore and a gym standing side by side, though. At the end of the tour, I finally got to taste that sweet pancake Brian worshipped. Out the window, I could see the weird gigantic hill that was also visible from the dorm room. Brian revealed that it's his secret base of some kind, since few people actually visit Colton Hill. He jokingly said he could take me there when I'm cool enough. After dinner, Brian dropped me off at the bus station and drove off to meet up with his friends. I was exhausted but hyped up beyond my limits. I can't sleep, how can I, when the whole day just feels like a dream. Hey, a red marker. I can draw hearts now, probably. Okay. Let's open up this little note, shall we? Is it not? I'm not allowed to open it. I'm allowed to hold on to the marker for some reason. Am I allowed to doodle somewhere else in the house? looking for way too much, but maybe we'll use that later. What if we just hold on to it when we sit down? Nope, it has to be put down before you sit down. Alright, that's fine. I still can't progress here. What the heck? I can't go back either. What the heck do I do? Something new happened in the place? What am I supposed to do? Oh, right, there's new text. It says, let's go back. Go back where? To the bathroom? Sounds a great idea. That's an echoey bathroom. Very echoey. We might need to exit the noose. The marker has to be used for something, right? So what would it be used for? Because I found the marker and then it won't let me continue for some unknown reason. Maybe it's something to do with the bathroom. Maybe they want me to like Sharpie onto the mirror or something. Hey, at least the marker shows up in the reflection. What do I do? Let's go back. Back. How do I go back? Is the game broken? I don't know what to do. Think. There has to be something. I can't even mess with the main room light. Let's go back. What could it possibly be referring to? Hide in the closet. Ooh. See that? Hold up. The lights flickered when I came out of the closet. Interesting. Anything new? No, nothing new on the journal. Let's go back. Back where? Okay, whatever. I can't go back in pages, literally. I can't go forward in pages. There must be something to do. Oh, I can take the hearts off the thing with the pen, with the pencil. Okay. So, what two places does my character want to go back to? They really like the bookstore. And Joe's Diner. Joe's Diner and the music store. Donut shop. Fire station. Let's go back to our small world where I placed my heart and everywhere you loved. Well, I know they didn't like the arcade. Everywhere he loved. Didn't he like... Yeah, he liked Colton Hill. Oh yeah, he liked the hill. The hill was like his hideout spot, and the diner was his favorite food place. Broken memories, broken heart, broken neck, crack, crack, crack. Please, oh, they broke my neck. That's rude, dude. Oh, couldn't pop my neck. Oh, is that what happens when you fail? The game just kills you. Okay. Well, he likes the diner. And the music store. Nope, this is dead. Get up. Haha, you can't break my neck if I... Never mind, I guess you can. What's the right answer, dude? We gotta reread the notes. I know he likes the donut shop. Maybe he likes the library? No, he said he doesn't like the library because he only comes there to do assignments. He likes the diner. Let's do bookstore. Bookstore and diner. Nope, that's dead. Dead zone. What's the right answer, dude? This is just getting annoying. I don't want to reread through all the notes. I already read them. What more information do I need? Maybe I just place one heart on Joe's Diner and then move on. Nope. Is it not the places that he likes? Is it like my own personal interest? It must be my character's personal interest. Because the places he likes aren't working. Oh, he's a jock. He likes the diner and the gym. He's a jock. No? Nope, I'm dead still. Maybe there's other... Maybe I'm missing some of the hearts. I'm supposed to go find the rest of them. Maybe there's more places that I need to be able to mark. Because there's a heart sticker here. Yeah. Maybe there's more heart stickers. What kind of soda is that? Never know. I don't think I've seen any heart stickers anywhere else. That's the only spot that I've seen one. So now I have 3 places that I can mark. Wonderful. So, diner. He mentions the music store. And he mentions the hill. I don't know if he loves them, but he mentions all 3 of them. That's a fail. That's not gonna work. Every place he loves. Well, as a jock, he probably really likes going to the gym. We already know he likes the diner. What would his last place be? He has a secret hideout on the hill. So that's, I'm gonna guess, diner, and just because he's a jock, he probably likes the gym. And then the hill, he has a secret hideout on. Nope, that's a fail again too. What is the right answer, dude? I'm so upset. I might have to look it up. I'm not even lying. I don't know the answer. I could proofread all the notes real quick. Here, let me read all the notes real quick. I'm just gonna skim them real quick. If it doesn't have anything to do with Brian, then I don't care. Brian goes to the library. Mm. Oh, he doesn't like the music store. Hmm. He only ever mentions the hill, the diner, and my own character says they like the bookstore. But it's not supposed to be just the general places that they all hang out. It's supposed to be his places. But I have nothing better to go on than diner, bookstore, and hill. Nothing better to go on. I'm gonna look it up. I just don't understand. I don't get it. I gotta look it up. Oh, it's Love Sam. I can't even find it when I'm looking it up. Are you kidding me? I really don't want to try every single place. I've already skimmed through all this stuff again. Maybe he just loves. Well, we already tried doing just the diner. If I look it up on Steam and ask somebody in Steam. Discussions. Hmm. Maybe I need to create a discussion, because I just can't. Can't finish the hearts. Yeah, here we go. You have to draw the hearts in a certain direction. Hmm? Hmm. Maybe if I just search hearts. There's a few of them. That's a little farther in the game. How did people get past this part? It's so hard because, like, I just don't know. Ugh. The only place he says that is his must-go-to place. Hmm. Oh, hey, I did it. I miss Morning Dew Bakery. B never shut up about his donuts. So tasty. They did taste sweet, just like B's heart. Each bite was another memory to savor. But just like a donut, it had an expiration date. It turned cold and bitter. I miss its warmth. I miss its sweetness. I need to eat it up. Hello? Who opened my fridge? Yeah, there's a donut. Amazing. Nom 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 nom. Now I have a donut. Am I supposed to eat the donut now? Nom nom nom. I set it on my desk. Do I need like a plate to eat it with or something? Oh, I need to heat it up because it's a donut. It needs to be warm, according to the character. Plate. Yep, into the donut. Into the microwave. Oh, that was very loud and hurt my ears. I'm not even gonna ask how. This is my character is insane. September 25th, 2006. The Gauls just obliterated the Hammerheads today. I now know why they say Brian and Kyle are more than buds. I would have called them an awesome duo too, if only Kyle wasn't an assload of a douche. I mean, the guy has his name tattooed on his arm. Call me old-fashioned, but I think he should go to the hospital and get that ego checked out because it must be swollen huge. At least he leaves me alone other than giving me that creepy stare. When I pass by, I understand how Stacy can keep hanging out with him, but Brian, they do say we sometimes become friends with those who are at the opposite ends, so maybe it's not such a weird thing. For me, the real win was the photos I took of Brian. Watch out for Sam Holt, the rising teenage stalker, bringing the Polaroid camera I bought years ago during my camera geek phase. Seems like a good idea now. Sigh, I know I promised myself to take away the people stay away from people, stay away from the drama, but when I look at Brian when he talks to me, I feel like maybe, just maybe, it's okay to have a little drama for myself. I'm not ready to define what this feeling is, but for now I'm going to label it as looking for a shoulder to cry on, and just shove it under my bed, just like the pictures I took today. Great. Are there pictures under your bed? Alright, let's move on. I hated every moment I was not with B. I was helpless. Every day I wanted to call him just so we could chat, but I was afraid of what Brian would think. Think of it. It could even hurt his reputation. When I finally worked up the nerve to call, all I could do was listen to him say hello. That was as far as our late night phone call chit-chat could go. I hung up wondering if he knew who was on the other end of the line. I remember the strong burning sensation that came every time I called him. That red fiery sensation. Red. Do I have to finish drawing the heart now? So fucking red. Red everywhere. Yep. Finish what you started. Oh. I see. Oop. 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 I'm just bad. And I think I'm dead. Very much so. Well then. Alright, let's finish what we started. Okay, let's be careful this time. Oh. I did it. There's hearts everywhere. A dead body fell from the ceiling, oddly enough. Okay, did I not finish all the hearts? Maybe there's a bathroom. Nope, none of them. Oh, there is one in the bathroom. Let's finish the heart in the bathroom. What a great heart. Ow. Alright. Very loud. Unappreciated. It's right here by the window. There must be another way to do this, because it shouldn't do that. Okay, now I gotta go through these other parts. Okay, oh. I see, if you go too far out, it breaks. Yeah, keep it close edge with it. Alright, I need the light. Okay. Keep it close edge, but not too close that it touches the edge of the heart. What a great drawing. Oh, I'm outside now. Amazing. Okay, well I see that I need to go that way. I gotta go around the rock. Can't go between the rocks. That would be bad. Another note. Let's go. Getting all the notes. Sam, meet me at Colton Hill. You know where to find me, Brian. Hello? Oh. Why was somebody running up on me? That was not okay. Oh, another note. Meet me at the hill. No. September 28th, 2006. Due date for Miss Lasley's book report is right around the corner, and I'm still not finished, only if I wasn't too disturbed. Normally I would bother reading a teen romance story, but for some reason I thought, hey, why not? The premise of Mingled itself is pretty generic. Jenny has a huge crush on her childhood friend Michael, but she can't get Michael to think of her as more than just friends. She reaches the conclusion that it's best because all his girls around him, so she starts making a list of all the basic girls who also have a crush on Michael. What she's planning to do with the list is yet to be revealed. If I can finish reading the book by tomorrow, I'll be able to finish the report with enough time to revise. For a revise. P.S. I wonder how Brian is doing with his assignments. Why am I interested? Because he's been asking for my help with some of his works, and I gladly agreed to it. Why would I do that? Because by helping Brian focus on his practices, so he can bring trophies to our beloved school, it's safe to say I'm part of the bigger cause. Not like I'm doing this for personal reasons, right? Sounds like you're doing it for personal reasons. Alright. I wanted to read Brian like a book. Peep into his beautiful eyes. Fill it with desires I had secretly incubate. Desires voicing words like, don't leave me, don't go away, don't smile for others. Please don't look away, please don't look away, please don't look away. I see. I wasn't supposed to look away from the circle, because that's how you die. Let's see. Well, don't look away from the circle. Got it. Just look in the circle. No, you can't pull my hand away. You can't pull me away from the circle. I will keep my sight in the circle. Stop trying to pull me. You'll never be able to turn me. Oh. Can I have the light turned back on, please? Appreciate that. I can't read without you can't read without the light. It's a problem. It's a problem. Hey, the lights are back on. Alright, October 4th, 2006. Stacy invited everyone to a late post-victory party at her place this Friday. With it, she told me this at the hallway herself. The sudden act of courtesy was enough to leave me frozen, but to think of it, a self-conscious beauty queen like Stacy would love showing off how tolerant she could be. I'd prefer celebrating quietly in my room, but since the party is practically being held for Brian, I thought it would be sort of rude of me to not be there. He was nothing but nice to me since I met him, so the least I could do is show up. Plus, I could probably witness the face Stacy makes when she sees I actually had the nerve to show up. Maybe, just maybe, I could even piss her off if I managed to strike a conversation with Brian. An Omega hanging out with an Alpha. Kyle would be busy comforting Stacy, fuming about how I messed up her ecosystem. No peer pressure, Sam. Just clean drinks and hopefully some casual talk with Brian. What could possibly go wrong? Almost finished all the notes. Like staring into closed... Did I miss something? Like staring into closed eyes, I could never know if B knew I was looking at him. Did he even know I was there? Maybe he knew, but simply didn't care. The only thing looking back is my decaying sanity. I wanted to look away so much, but what's the point when the stench is still there? I started to think the only way to get B's attention was to throw myself off Colton Hill. How did I come so low? All I wanted was a chance to show him how I feel about B without any noise getting in the way. I still could have had some peace with Brian despite all the shit I had to deal with. It's a hill. It can't possibly be that bad. Throw yourself off the hill, like, what, you gonna roll down the hill? Oh, boo-hoo. Brian was super likable. Everyone liked everything about him. They couldn't stop smiling when Brian started talking. The smiles they gave him made me want to puke. They smile as if their relationships with Brian mean much more than the one I have with B. And yet, I was the only one left with a broken heart when he left Frozen Peak. B was so determined about leaving that being a star player wasn't enough for him. B needed to be a fucking model student. Nothing says pick me to college admission like a spotless student record. Suicide suspected in death of missing teenager. The girl of 17 who was found dead at Colton Hill likely ended her own life. Police say Sam Holt, a transfer student of Wayride Academy, had been reported missing for 6 days until Frozen Peak authorities discovered her body in the forest. Due to days of heavy rain around the time of her death, the investigation on Miss Holt's death faced a few challenges. However, interviews with school faculty members and its students led to the possibility that she threw herself off the cliff of Colton Hill after months of rejection from her peers. She was rarely seen with others, says one of her former teachers. She was even publicly humiliated just before her disappearance. It must have worked as the tipping point for her. Rosen Peak police say the fall did not kill Sam instantly. It is possible she gasped for air through her broken neck before dying. Wainwright Academy now faced the suspicion of neglecting its students, led by the mother of... Oh, this doesn't even continue it. This is so lame. Another note. October 7th, 2006. Oh man, everything's gone wrong. All my senses are screaming in pain. I don't even remember drinking any booze. The pain only escalated the moment Brian texted me. You feeling okay? No, I was not okay. Why is Brian asking me this? Did I do something to him? According to Brian, I went from being quiet to crazy happy and cute. His words, not mine. Real quick, I was so close to being center of the party that he had to bring me back to the dorm. Why can't I remember any of them? Congrats, Sam. You reached a new low in life. Shit, is this it? Is this how I die? I sincerely asked Brian if there was a good place to kill myself. He said, maybe now is a good time to show you my secret hideout since I passed the test by showing the whole school a different me. Is he seriously going to take me to his Colton Hill hideout? Tomorrow I'm going to the so-called most romantic place in Rosen Peak with Brian. There's something in my head that's keeping me awake, and it's not the hangover. Hello? Somebody at the door. Ooh. Oh, they do have tiled ceilings. Oh, is this the bathroom? Why does my... Hold up. Why does the door to my apartment go to the bathroom? What? Why am I in the woods now? What happened? Alright. Back to the cliff edge to meet Brian, I guess. Actually, I think the character I'm playing as is Brian, and I'm reading the diary of the person of Sam. So now it's going to be a double suicide, because I think Brian's going to throw himself off now. Oh, he's not going to throw himself off. Apparently he's going to be screamed into oblivion. I'm now, like, super... At first I thought Brian killed himself, but now that I know it's her that killed herself, I think this is Brian that we're playing as. October 8th, 2006. Oh my god, Brian actually took me to Colton Hill. The hideout Brian mentioned had a wonderful view of the small town, the whole place under the golden sunset. The best part of this spot was that it is quite hidden and unsafe. You could easily roll down the hill if you were careless or drunk, and no one could find you for days. How awesome is that? Being drunk with that wonderful moment didn't cause any accident, though. We sat there for less than an hour, but it felt like an eternity. I can't even remember what we talked about. I do remember saying how beautiful Rosen Peak is, and Brian being all meh about it. I guess you can get fed up with views like this too. Today's only regret is that I failed to bring the true essence of the hill's view back with me. There's a reason why I gave up photography as a hobby in the first place. At least the close-up shot of Brian was not half as bad. When I came back down from the hill, it became clear that my life just became a bit more messed up now. I know because I really want to talk to Brian again soon. Help me get to sleep quickly today, diary. Alright. Brian's secret hideout, a close Colton Hill hiking route discovered by himself so he can hide from the world around him. Not a flashy place, but it had a great view. All of life problems. Over by the Colton Hill hideout. Amazing. I wonder if I have a need for this little sticker. This little person's head. Oh. Alright, all the syringes appeared whenever I threw the drawers everywhere. I wish it could be our special place, ours and ours only. Colton Hill is nothing but a rock pile of blood-soaked memories now. Why did he have to break my heart? Or, why did he have to break my fucking heart? Was I just one of his many friends? Maybe that's it. That's why he wanted to leave even after I told him we won't be together anymore. He thought he was too good for Rosen Peak and me. To him, I was just a background in his picture. Another anonymous photograph was taken, but I can actually investigate because I know where it's coming from. Right? fridge. Maybe something to do with the bathroom. You don't deserve a face? Well, I don't have one anyway, so not a problem. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about... I'm trying to read here. Let's focus on the word psycho. Now I have 2 new items. Still can't leave the bathroom. I feel like I'm supposed to take a picture or something. But I can't really put the camera down for some reason. Okay. October 10th, 2006. The book report was finished days ago, but I can't stop thinking about Mangold, mostly because my stupid brain thinks I'm sort of like the main character, Ginny. Summarize the rest of the book. Ginny goes off on the jealousy fueled sabotage rampage on every girl who has a crush on Michael. I know it sounds horrible without context, but it's actually kind of cute. She finally stands on top, but Michael finds out what she's done. He breaks Ginny's heart, saying he can't be sure of who she is anymore. Things work out in the end, but that's not why I sympathize with the dorky psycho girl. Brian is just like Michael, popular, has killer biceps, busy hanging out with people. I can't see what he wants because of all the noise around him. I know he wants to go to college, but what about beyond the boring stuff? What kind of person is he like? What does he think about me? He told me about his mom, how she died of cancer last year. It must have been so hard trying to look okay in front of everyone who's depending on him. I sometimes feel like he can't see me because he's so busy trying to meet everyone's expectations. I know how those around us can be hurtful, and it's dangerous to rely on them so much. I just wish I can tell Brian one day I'm here for him. Brian got what he wanted in the end. He left Rosen Peak as soon as he was given the chance. So as for me, I was left to suffocate in the hole tainted memories until I drowned in my own endless nightmare. Every day, every night, I'm surrounded by whispers, whispers that lie, whispers that eat away my brain, piece by piece, no matter how I try. Oh God, I hear them again, the whispers. Oh, are you in Heather ship? Take this quick survey. I can't click no, so I guess I'll click yes. One must take as much as one gives. Take as much as one gives? That's not necessary. You can give more than you take. Obsession is a stronger form of love. No. No one can have what you can't. That's wrong. B never loved you. Because you are a selfish little shit. All your problems are caused by you. It's all your fault. Your survey results. Lies. Are you in denial? Are you regretting? Or maybe you forgot who you are. Hey, someone's calling you. Ring, ring, ring. It's you. Hello? Just some breathing again. Nice. Alright. It's getting worse. The fucking shithole town left a disgusting crack on my heart. It's getting bigger and bigger. The voices I hear from the... Oh, there's a note. Hello? October 13th, 2006. Miss Leslie gave us an easy poetry assignment for once. She said it's okay to make a parody of classics as long as we stick with the ABCB pattern. So I took the liberty of letting my imagination go ABC berserk. Here's a slight taste of my early work. Don't care. Roses are red, violets are blue. My life would have sucked if it wasn't for you. I could have waited for Brian to ask for my help with homework again, but I decided to make the first move this time, and guess what? He said he can handle it alone. Call me paranoid, but I'm worried I might have hurt Brian's pride. That's what happens when Sam opens her idiot mouth or uses her idiot brain. P.S. I've decided to carry my diary in my bag. The doors in the girls' dorm are way too easy to open. Not as easy as Stacy though, if you know what I mean. I even saw one of the girls using a notepad to crack her door open. Besides, I have this weird hunch someone's been reading my diary. I've decided to ignore this hunch. Good idea, I guess. I don't know. It's getting worse. Oh, right. The voices I hear from the crack are getting louder. I see more and more eyes staring at me through the gap. When I ran out of places to run, I had only one solution. Now my memories are scattered all over the dark. Now I must look for them. Look for your memories in the darkness? That's what the camera's for. I see. I indulge your gaze. Nice. Memory number 1. Alright. Let's move on to somewhere else. Are there memories up on the ceiling? Another memory. Okay, there must be one on the floor. Probably in the bathroom, actually. No? So the bathroom's actually there. I need to, like, go off to the side and get, like, a full view of the room. It's the only part of the place that doesn't have lights. The last memory must be in the bathroom. We thought it would be on the floor because we had one on every surface. I'm not seeing one. There's eyes on the wall there. Mouth there. And something there. Some shadow monster. I'm supposed to start assembly, then just not worry about it. There must be one somewhere. What do we have? We have smile, forever warm, gaze. we ever find another Polaroid anywhere? Thought we did. Alright, whatever, let's just move on and see if the game throws something at us. Yeah, we still need the last one. I seriously don't know where to go for the last one. Doesn't seem to be on the ceiling. Doesn't be something on the floor. It's not in the bathroom. Am I really just blind? Literally taking a picture of literally everywhere. Yet I'm unable to find this last piece. Oh my god, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, somebody else is having the same issue. I'm assuming it's not an issue if nobody's responded to it either, nobody cares. Well, which one goes first? Maybe we just figure out the order. Maybe gazing is first, smiling, and then warmth. What is that? That looks upside down. It has to be a Polaroid just sitting outside. Like inside one of those containers. Is there not one in the fridge? Where is it? Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna look it up on Google. Hmm. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to turn the light off. Like you. Nope. Is it like you're further out and you're following me into the house? And like that. That? I don't know what order these should go in. Okay, so they always default to the same position. Hmm. Am I supposed to know what order they go in? Okay, I think it only makes sense that be endless sun rays and keep me forever warm come after each other. That's the only thing that makes sense to me, at least. I'll look this up as well because I don't feel like dealing with it. No, this is not right. Alright, October 20th, 2006. With Brian preparing for the rematch with the Hammerheads, I once again glad to give him a hand and not impatient. With the non-important homework stuff, I must say the teachers here don't give their poor students a break just because the test is over. It's not like I'm burdened with helping out, but Brian is really trying hard to get good grades. From what I hear, he doesn't have much to worry about going to college since he's practically a local football star. Maybe he's pushing police chief dad raised him to be an overachiever. It's funny how a model athlete like Brian got friends like Kyle who always find excuses to pull him out of school. It's unfair, really. And as long as you're a sports star, you'll end up with douches like him, no matter how nice a person you are. I don't speak with Kyle much, but I don't need to talk to know what he's like. First of all, his girlfriend is freaking Stacy. The stare he gives me when I pass by is enough to creep me out for the whole day. It would be lucky if Stacy didn't come along and start yapping about how Brian is out of my league. She has Kyle to play with, so why would she even care? Like, ask your boyfriend out for a drive, jeez. Have a nice lift with him so Brian can stay out of the poison he does not deserve. Another knock at the door. Oh, it's looking into the apartment this time. Oh, now the hall light's going out. Oh, now there's a person over there. Hello. Okay, without waking up. Shame your night. My life's your endless nightmare. Alright. That would be a problem. That would be a problem. I'm supposed to avoid it. It's quite difficult to avoid it. It's very dark and I can't. Push the shutter. Interesting. It's the only place where there's light. Oh, there's no. Oh, it's gone. Another note. October 23rd, 2006. There was a consulting session for Greenheart University, student programs they called it. GUSP, lol, what the fuck? At the gym today, I've seen these posters all over school since the day I arrived. I had nothing better to do. I decided to give a visit and spend my precious after-school time reading brochures. And once again, just like in the library, I was surprised to see Brian there. He was at the early decision program booth. I wanted to talk to him, but instead I ran from my room, jumped onto my bed, and out of nowhere, tears started to drop. I bet it was because of those stupid hearts. Yep, I saw those hearts again. Now they were on the gym walls too. Whoever drew them must be very insecure about the relationship, insecure like me. Deep down I know I want my own hearts on the walls too, but seeing Brian at the university booth felt like finally getting punched by reality. I have no idea what I'll be doing in a couple of years. I thought of staying here at Rosen Peak, but with Brian preparing to leave, there's just no point to it. No Brian, no hearts on the wall. God, it's like my brain's trading a storm. I'm just gonna lie down for a bit. Hopefully I'll wake up next week. 3 more notes to go and we're done. My life is nothing but a repetition of waking up with nothing to live for. Not even false hope to look forward to this time. A long time ago when I finally got to accept my feelings for Brian, I thought everything was going to change, but every day was still just like every day. He was still a school star. I was still his friend. When you live in Rosen Peak, people expect things to stay the same. If anything changes between us, it could ruin B and everything around him. So that's how it went. Nothing changed when my whole world burned. I kept telling myself, maybe after graduation I'll be able to express my feelings for him. I let the fire in my heart eat through my soul and body. I called myself a coward, but I chose to keep what little I had to enjoy. I was a poor kid, curled up in bed. Poor, do I really deserve that charity title? I'm really the victim of all this. Who is here to judge me anyway? It's all over. Everyone left me. So why do I feel like I'm being chased? Like someone's always watching me? Like someone's always trying to judge me? So Brian was in on the bullying. November 2nd, 2006. I knew he used to have this diary writing about Stacy being a bitch, but now she's just unstable. It wasn't even past the first class, and when I saw her arguing like crazy with Kyle, heard her shouting something like, I'm done doing shit for you. before storming away. Then she saw me. I was her next target. She strutted toward me and said, "This is all your fault. Why don't you go back to fucking San Diego?" Well, what did I do? She was off before I could even open my mouth. I turned to Kyle for answers, but he was gone too. Come to think of it, I rarely saw them hanging out recently, but I didn't know things were this intense. Brian's been acting weird too, though. He hasn't talked to me much recently. He even looks somewhat more upset than usual. I finally tried to ask him what was wrong, but he cut me short, asking if I called him last night again. All I could give was a blank face until Brian said never mind and walked away. What was that about? What did he mean by again? Calling in the middle of the night for no reason is something I've dreamed of, but that doesn't mean I actually did it. What the hell is going on? Man, this place is a trash thing. It's because of her. The moment she came into our lives, what little I had to enjoy started to crumble. Only bad changes happen in my life, no matter how hard I try to protect it. A city girl just asked to become an outsider. That was all she was to me. Hell, that was all she was to everyone else, even to B. But then I saw them talking at the library. I couldn't see clearly, but I could know it was from B's face. He was making her smile. It was another smile, taunting my feelings for B. No one would ever know what kind of emotions I would sit with at that very moment. A change was happening, and I didn't like it at all. Stacy didn't like it either, and she could never stand letting an easy social prey slip away from her. Naturally, Stacy took a peek into her diary one day. She took pictures of some of the entries and sent them to me and her gang. She wanted everyone to join her twisted childish game. Wait, so this diary is of somebody else, not Sam. Hmm. Am I switching characters again? I thought I was Brian. Hmm. Oh, we're in the school. Hmm. Weird. What great talking. Oh, another note. November 6th, 2006. Did we already read this? I don't even know how to describe what happened this morning. This is fucked up. My hands shaking. I started when I opened my locker and set the cord out for a few seconds. My brain was cut off from whatever was happening. When I finally looked down at the floor, there were dozens of pictures scattered on the hallway floor. All of them pictures of Brian with gibberish written on them. The whole school was at the hall. They looked at the pictures, then at me, and then at the pictures. Brian was there too. The face he gave me, the face of disgust. He turned away and left. He didn't even say anything. I tried to chase him, say something, anything to him. The floor started spinning and people started whispering, like they knew what was going on. The air suit began to choke my throat. I swept what was on the floor and ran off to chase to class. Of course, Stacy must have something to do with this. I looked for her, but she was nowhere to be found. The rest of the day was about nothing but avoiding eye contact with anyone. I can't sleep. Brian's not answering any of my texts. There's nowhere to talk to. B kept saying nothing was going on between them. Lies, lies, but I wasn't about to believe everything was just rainbows and butterflies. In my eyes, Sam was using Brian to fill her head empty, fill her sad, empty life. I couldn't let that happen. She wanted drama she didn't deserve. She doesn't deserve shit. She doesn't get to barge in and start stealing the life I only dreamed of. She kept doing what she does best, digging into other secrets. She sent pictures of the little shit's diary pages to me. That's how I found out about their little trip to Colton Hill. It was our hideout since first year of high school, and her presence turned it into fucking nothing. How could we do this to us? The only way to break them apart was to show Brian what a creep she was. I kept reading the disgusting words she wrote on her diary. At the same time, I felt something. I remember a reminder of how I felt when I felt for B. How it felt so right and terribly wrong, screaming in the pill, never helping, making feelings go away. Oh, last note. October 7, 2006, the school counselor called me today. Mr. Ferns asked me if the rumors were true, rumors that I've been leaving heart drawings all over school, rumors that I've been stalking Brian. At this point, the whole school must be out of its mind. I didn't even know the letters in the fucking heart spelled S and B. And just because the initials are S and B, suddenly every name that starts with them are either Sam or Brian. And guess what? Even crazy words are on the street. Sam Holt, the daughter of a child molester, craves forbidden love. How on earth did Stacy find out about my dad? Why would she do so much to fuck up my life? And where the fuck is she? Is she? You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of waiting for Brian to listen to me. I'm tired of looking for words that describe this fucked up situation. I can't believe I had to go through this again. So far from home. And so soon. Okay. Continuing on. Then I remember she wrote something about her dad. It must have had something to do with her existence in my life. I started digging. It wasn't even a challenge. Keith Holt arrested for sexually assaulting a teenager. It was beautiful. I found the perfect ending. All I had to do next was fill the rest of the story. Sam Holt calls Brian from a payphone in the middle of the night. Silent listens to his voice. Sam Holt takes Brian's picture and keeps them hidden in her locker. Sam Holt draws hearts all over the school to let others know Brian is hers. A needy city girl with serious issues who was just an answer waiting to happen. No one, even Brian, would think otherwise. I made all the preparations while Stacy spread the rumors I created. It was never easy. I once almost got caught taking a picture of Brian using the restroom, but I kept going. Every picture I took was a love confession I could never make. Every heart I drew was my sacrifice for him. And in the end, I got what I wanted. They meant to spell and. When enough suspicion piled up on Sam, I stuffed all the pictures I took into her lockers. It was a happy coincidence that B was there to see the spectacular unfold when it happened. It was over. Things were about to turn back to normal. And then Stacy's drama filled the head exploded. Alright, whatever. Hopefully the sound's still working. Alright, just making sure. Ooh. I see, when it goes dark I can read that. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go next. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, no. I'm watching you play with this shit. None to me, did you really think I wouldn't find out? You've been using me to break Sam and Brian apart. So you can have some fun with it. Well, I had my share of the fun when I told Brian what you've been doing. You should have seen the face he made when I got apart of you drawing those retarded hearts all over the school. I hope you enjoy your happy life now that there's no Brian to be with. Oh, by the way, I saw you staring at that college poster. What did you like? Did you like the girl on the poster too? Is why you tore her face off? You need help. Don't bother calling me Stacy. Oh, there's extra space for notes apparently. I thought this game was getting to its end. Oh, here we go. Oh. The day Stacy told Brian was the last day he talked to me. He was so angry at me. He would never understand what I did for him. Typical, so if I did pull again, I was left alone to suffer. This time, someone had to pay for it. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Well, I don't know the combination. Oh, hey, that light works. What am I supposed to do here? Probably supposed to do something with the locker, I just don't know what. I don't have the Polaroid camera anymore. Maybe something in the bathroom. It's very dark. I really don't even know. Don't know what to do. series of lockers. Woo. Oh, I'm not interested in that. I'm not interested in that either. Oh, come on. Really? I don't understand. Nope. Push the Windows button on it. I succeeded apparently. I tabbed out. Oh, that's my own footsteps. I was like, why is it so loud? So loud and thumpy. Interesting. Interesting. It was an accident. I never meant to kill her. Maybe I did. Did I? But does it matter now? Did any of what I did matter? I left the team soon after what happened at Hilton. After that, the school, from what I've heard, Brian easily accepted to the university. He left town right after graduation. The fact that he's a star athlete with a notable school record works like a charm. He's been growing at the idea of leaving Frozen Peak since his mom died. Living alone with his obnoxious dad didn't help much with being attached to his hometown. We never got to talk about it seriously. Brian didn't really want to. But every time he hinted about leaving, I tried so hard to ignore what it meant for me. Even those college posters all over the school were laughing at me. They were making fun of the impending doom. They were all saying, haha, see, you're gonna die alone here. Maybe I knew that Bea took an interest in Sam because she was just a clueless new girl who was lonely enough to do anything for a guy who was nice to her. But jealousy is a strong creature. It quickly devoured my mind soon. Anger took control of me. And I just needed someone to be mad at other than Brian. Even after he left me, anger stayed. It devoured me whole. And again, it's time to wake up. But wake up for what? For what? To be greeted by the fact that I must start running around in circles again? That I must stick needles into my body so I can forget my past for a few fucking minutes. It's just like that story Miss Leslie once told us about. The shortest horror story in the world. Last man on earth heard a knock on the door. I'm alone in my room. I'm alone in this world. There's nothing. There's someone knocking on the door. I don't know who it is, but I keep the door locked so no one comes in. No one gets out. I'm so tired. I just wanted it to end. Let's just wake up. Let's just open the door. I don't care who or what's waiting for me. What about my diary? The one I've been keeping to remind myself how I am the victim of everything that's happened. I don't know what I would do without it. What will keep me from insane? What will keep me from going insane? So here comes the big question. Should I keep it? I don't know. Fuck it, I'm not giving up the only thing that's left for me. Nothing's my fault. I'm not letting it go ever again. Man, I really hate this light. This lighter sucks. Whoa, it's daytime. Oh, never mind. So Kyle really liked Brian, but Sam was taking Brian away from Kyle. So Kyle used his girlfriend, Stacy, to get Sam, or to separate Brian and Sam, and then he killed Sam. Interesting. You never got the other half of that newspaper, but I guess it doesn't matter. Well, this is a good game. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, subscribe. I might have more short horror games coming up, or maybe even some longer ones.